How you can improve? Right.
Welcome back to the Whitaker Bank KHSAA Boys Sweet 16 semifinal game. The winners of today's game, Paul Lawrence Dunbar Bulldogs. On the podium we have Coach Scott Chalk, student athletes Darius Williams, Jordan Lewis, and Tay Hollingsworth. Coach, comments on the game, please.
Well, I mean, first of all, Newcap obviously is a great team, very well coached team. Ron Dahl does a great job, and the kids, they really did everything they're supposed to do, and they played super hard. I thought they were just tremendous. We did a pretty good job of trying to handle everything they threw at us and battling through it. We have a kind of a unique community. You know, our Dunbar team is a little different, but we know all these guys, and we've had them all the whole time they've been in high school, from the time they were freshmen, some of them from the time they were 8th graders. So we know them, it's like a family. So sometimes we have some ups and downs, but we're able to find a way to fight through it. And today I thought we were just really resilient when things were not going exactly well a lot of times, off and on, and we made a way to fight through it and grind it out. So I was really proud of them.
Questions?
Thank you.
Asked about being yesterday, and he had 10 points at halftime, and you all did a really good job tracking around the perimeter and poking the ball away. And just kind of what was your idea coming in, because it seemed like it worked out pretty well.
We felt like, and we didn't do a good job this early in the game at all, but we felt like speeding them up, even if it wasn't like making the score high, just constantly making them have to make decisions, running at people, trapping people, moving around a lot. That was going to make them have a little bit of trouble. We'd seen them play before and have a little bit of trouble with that kind of thing. Not that they can't make shots, but it's harder to make them when you're not getting your normal, I'm coming off this screen and here I'm wide open kind of look. So we tried to just do that, but we really couldn't even get that going in the first half. They did a great job of controlling the pace and controlling things and keeping us backed off, and they just didn't get it going until the second half. So.
Jordan, your defense has been, lights out all year, but really been a big deal for you guys here in the tournament. All of you have done a really good job with your assignments. What's motivating you guys?
Just the way we started out last year, 0-8. We tried to come out this year and improve some.
You want me to say something? No, today, I want to say one thing. Today, this is the kind of game we were expecting Darius. This is the kind of usual game he's had all year. He's had some bad games, but this is tonight's way he can play 20 and 11, just only had 2 turnovers. He had a nice game, making free throws, doing the whole thing. Tay, of course, had another great game, but, Jordan controls things. But I thought tonight the guy that did a great job was really Dontel Brown. Ware had 16 points, and 9 rebounds, but that might be the low he's had in a long time. He's low, so I thought he did a heck of a job just coming out on the perimeter, even in guarding a guy that he's not really used to doing. So I was really pleased with him.
Right here.
Coach, it was a 3-point game with under 3 minutes to go, and you guys made 2 huge steals on the next 2 possessions, and I think forced a turnover in their 3rd or 4th possession. How big was your defense that stretch there at the end?
Well, that was one of those things where I think we kind of wore them down a little bit. We had to stay after it. We weren't really getting the results we wanted all the time. They're pretty disciplined, and they handle it pretty well. They don't put the ball on the floor in bad places, but eventually it kind of wore them down a little bit until they made a few mistakes and we were able to capitalize. We got a little stretch in the second quarter. We had a couple mistakes like that. We got them into a few things, but they kind of got it back together and got out of that. But they're disciplined, And none of them, they don't have a lot of guys that are like, oh, this guy's going to be in Division I. But you don't need that. You need guys that do what you say, and they're disciplined, and they really handle the ball well. They pass it at the right time to the right guy, and so they did a good job.
Scott, you've had an incredibly tough path to get to the final in 3 really tough games. Just your thoughts on the team's physicalness going into tomorrow against.
Well, obviously it takes a toll on you. I think it's an advantage to us. I hope that we're going to be at our home in our own beds, and team. So we hope that's an advantage. It hasn't been so far. I think it's helped us a little bit. It takes a toll, but it takes a toll on both teams. Tomorrow will be, you know how it is, the finals, and that's one of the things, nice things about the finals being on Sunday, if you like that model, is that, you know, you do have a night to rest before you come back and play that game. Both teams do. So, I mean, it'll be a factor, but it'll be a factor.
Coach, Jordan Lewis had his first turnover of the tournament. Sorry, Jordan, but first turnover of the tournament today.
Yeah, hey, we were thinking about kicking him off the team in that for sure.
How important is his play and taking care of the basketball into your run here at the tournament?
I mean, there's no substitute for a point guard who you know is not going to turn the ball over. Every coach will tell you that. So that's the one thing, no matter what Jordan does the rest of the time, he's great on defense. He gets in foul trouble sometimes. But, you know, he's athletic and make plays. Some nights he's had big scoring nights. But that's been the constant all year, not having a bunch of turnovers. And that's just the difference. I told somebody earlier who was asking me about it, I was like, you know, the #1 analytic stat for high school basketball, not college, not pro, but high school is you have at least turnovers, you're going to win more games than not. And that's what we've had this year. And it's because of him mostly.
In the very back.
Darius, if you could just tell us a little bit what it means that it's the last day of the season, now it's Sunday, and you guys are still alive and have a chance to play for the ultimate prize.
It's a lot. We worked really hard to be in this position. So it doesn't shock. It doesn't shock me that we're here. I've been playing at Dunbar since 7th grade summer. This means a lot.
Coming out freshman year, the team that we had, like, we struggled a little bit, so this means a lot to me and how far we've come. You know, you can't do this without family, and we're family.
Coach, do you mind just finishing that thought too?
I mean, that's been our theme with this bunch for 2 years, and Jordan's the one actually that started, you know, breaking the huddles out family. So I think, and as far as I remember, but it's been a long time ago now. But we know, like I said, we have a unique community at Dunbar. We've got a really, really diverse student population. A lot of people don't even understand that or realize it. Okay, and these guys, we are a family. We take care of them on, off the court, everywhere. They depend on us. They're close with us. You know, we're really tight. It's a really tight group, top to bottom, coaches, staff, everybody. So it's very true.
Final questions?
I've been playing alongside Tavion since 7th grade and Jordan Lewis since I was 7 or 8. So this really means a lot. This is like really fun.
Especially to have the same guys. I'm sorry. It makes it special to have the same guys for all those years, you know, and really gel something that I think it's a little bit unique in this day and time, but we're proud about that.
This will be the final question in the back.
Can you look ahead to the matchup tomorrow, potential matchup we have between Doss or South Laurel?
Oh, that's who's playing. Okay, great. I'm a little focused on what I'm doing. I'm just joking. Well, I mean, obviously diverse styles. We scrimmaged Doss preseason. We didn't have a couple guys that were playing football this year. We scrimmaged them preseason down in Taylor County on November 12th or 13th. So it was a rough time for both of us, a little raw, and it was, you know, pretty even, you know, just kind of back and forth. We cleared the score and everything at the quarters, but they're athletic and probably run up and down like we do, so that would be a good style for us. The contrasting style would be a little more like South Laurel. I think they're a little bigger and they more physical, probably want to be a little slower paced at times. So it'll be different. We'll have to do some good scouting tonight and try to really, you know, get things together for a game plan for it. But we, you know, we're excited about the opportunity, man. You don't get to do this very often, so.
On that note, Coach, congratulations on the victory. Fellas, good luck tomorrow on the championship.
Thank you.